Hey everyone, it's me again. Um, didn't think I'd be making another one of these this soon, but turns out I have no life and I'm really bored, so that's why there's another one so soon. How was everybody's day? You know what, forget about your day, let's talk about me for a second. I'm loving the feedback that I'm getting on my first video. I was incredibly nervous doing that, and apparently nobody could tell, so that just means I have a bad outward perspective of me. The one feedback that I got that I'm going to try to use for my videos in the future is Coffee Stitcher Garrett told me that I need to be looking at the camera more. Okay, two reasons why I don't do that. Some of you might have noticed in the last video, I don't know if it actually happened or not because I don't plan on ever watching my videos again. This eye, this is a lazy eye, okay? It's so lazy that it's basically a couch potato at this point. So there might be times where I'm looking at you, but I might also be looking over there. So that's something to keep in mind. I will try for you, Garrett. But also, if I stare too directly in the camera, especially with this scruff going on, I look kind of creepy, so. Yeah, see, that's creepy. So, you know. But then also, when I try to stare at the camera, I see my face right here, so I immediately go that way. Okay. I'm loving getting comments from other Flosstubers that I watch religiously. That warms my heart because I never thought I would even interact with these people. So that's really cool. Yeah, not a whole lot has happened since I released that video. I've had 2 days off. I've done almost no stitching, but I just keep thinking of where this is gonna go. So let's try to make it fun. I'm just worried that I'm afraid that I'm gonna run out of stuff to do in this early stage because I'm moving soon, and I'm not gonna have enough. You know, I don't know if I'll have enough content at the time. Maybe I'll do blogging stuff during that moving period because I'm also going back home for a week. So, yeah, that's been on my mind. Vinnie Paul died today from Pantera. That's depressing. I really like Pantera. They didn't say what he died from, so I don't know. I'm a music person, people. Ooh, speaking of music. Do we have any Rush fans in the audience? They're my favorite band. If you know anything about me, which most of you don't, Rush is my favorite band, and you can see here, that's the exact model of bass that Geddy Lee, the bassist of Rush, uses. It's not the same color, same model though. Okay. Yeah. Let's get to doing some stitchy stuff. I didn't do any stitchy stuff in the last video because I really just wanted to test the waters a little bit. So I've got all of my whips out. And that doesn't sound too dirty. Got all my whips out, and then I have one of my two finishes that I'm going to show you. So let me show you the first one. Now this is the first cross stitching I ever did. This was also the first finish I ever did. Yeah, it's okay. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. I bought her at Walmart for like $5. Y'all saw my Rose of Sharon. Just to get this far on this one, to finish this one, was the exact same amount of time that I took to finish to get where I was at Rose of Sharon. I was really slow here. Very slow. And this one, technically, ain't even finished. There were birds charted. By the time I had finished all this, I was like, you know. So that's my first finish. Now, why am I not showing my other finish? Because the other finish is a present for someone. Now, I posted it on Stitch Mania, so if anybody wants to go searching for me on Stitch Mania, you'll see what I finished on there. However, I'm afraid this person is going to find out that I have one of these now, and if I show that, they're going to see that. So, I'm just playing it safe until they get that finish. Because I know once I show it, they'll know it's for them. So, that's that. I have no idea what this is called. I have no idea who this was by or anything, because everything else is thrown away for it. It's just been stored in a drawer for the last year and a half. But yeah, that was my first finish. Okay. What else we got here? Well, let's do this one here. Okay. So my next whip that I have going on. Now, what's the time span before a whip is no longer a whip and then it just becomes something that you have in a drawer? Because I haven't worked on any of this stuff in a month. Some of these longer. One of them I haven't worked in over a year. So when is a whip no longer a whip, but you still plan on coming back to it? Is it still a whip? I don't know. I don't know if you can see it in the glare. No, okay, right there. I'm working on Eeyore and Rabbit. And this is how far I am. Look at him. Ain't he cute? Yeah, I stopped working on this one because I got really bored. He was fun to stitch, but then just everything else became, I don't know, really boring. So I haven't worked on it since. I believe this is by MCG. Yes, MCG Textiles. Now, when I got this kit, this was when Hobby Lobby was having their big discounts. They didn't have the right threads in here. And you're like, okay, well, just contact them. You'll get the threads you need. No, I can't. MCG Textiles went out of business. So I can't even get the right threads for it. Wonderful. So there's that. Now, I'm hoping this next one doesn't have any fuck-ups on it, because it's by MCG Textiles as well. This one, I think, was the second cross-stitching kit I ever got. I think it was, like, listed for, like, $80 on everythingcrossstitching.com, but it was on sale for, like, $40. Can you see that? Isn't that fucking amazing? You can't find these things anymore. They sell on eBay for almost $200. No, don't pay that much. It's ridiculous. That's how far I got. This was the last thing I worked on before I went into my cross-stitching slump. Just life happened, and so after I got this far on it, I just stopped stitching because life. I want to come back to this one eventually, but unfortunately I've bought so much other shit that I want to do before this one. So this one might be in my drawer for a while, but it's very nice. I don't know if can you see the blending filament coming through there? It looks better in person. It sparkles. I don't know if the sparkles are coming through. Hold on. No, okay. So there's that. Yeah, it's been in a drawer for over a year. That's okay. And now here's, I love this one. This one is from Jan Lynn. This one's called Kneeling Santa. Look at baby Jesus. Look at how cute baby Jesus is. And look at Santa. He's so jolly and shit. Look at that, the greatest gift. Now, which part is the greatest gift? Is it Jesus? Is it Santa? Or is it just giving in general? It's open to interpretation, people. But look at baby Jesus. here's how far I got on it. This is just all sorts of horrifying. Look at this. I stopped intentionally on this one because I got very frustrated because I noticed my chart was wrong. And I discovered that as I was doing the skin on Santa's head here. It follows a light gradient. Well, where a lighter color should have been, it was asking for a dark peach. And I was like, no, something's not right here. Because you can see how, like, fucking wrong this looks compared to what his hand's supposed to look on here. See, it doesn't look that gross. What? So I contacted them. Luckily, they didn't go out of business. And I sent them a picture of my chart and my floss list. And they're like, oh, you have a chart that we don't have on file. And by chart, I mean the thread list. So luckily they were sweet enough to send me more threads to replace that. However, I'm still bitter. So I haven't come back to this one. But I want to finish it before Christmas. But I also have all sorts of shit that I want to do before this one. But it was cute up until this point. Baby Jesus kind of looks like he's not having the greatest of times. But, you know, we're dealt the cards we're handed, people. Or we play the cards we're dealt. Or we cards the dealt we play. Open to interpretation. I'm still very nervous. So, now this one, you're going to find out that all of these are kits, except one of them. This one is a gold collection chart from Dimensions. And I fucking love this one. Look at this shit happening. Look, can we just, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember how I came across it. All I know is that when I did, I wanted it. And so I got it. And here's how far I came. We got a good chunk done. I stitched a lot of this while listening to My Favorite Murder. I got just all of this background done. Well, obviously I have as much done as you can see. But between when I started working on it again and to when I stopped working on it again, I got a lot done. This is cool. I want to actually finish this one someday. Unfortunately, I'm doing other stuff that I want to do first. So, once again, going on the wayside for a while. But it's so cool for what I have done. Yeah. Okay. And now, I didn't want to take this out of the Gram Guard or the Q-Snap to show you, but I did anyway, because I'm such a nice person. This is my first ever Heaven and Earth design. And I don't have a lot done. I have 2 pages done, with a 3rd page started down here. This is my Stitchy buddy. People have dogs or cats or hamsters or whomever. I have Thumper. Thumper is my Stitchy buddy. This is done on 22 count hard anger. This was my first and so far only thing I've done on 22 count hard anger, but I love it. I wanted to do a Heaven and Earth design that I hadn't seen anybody do before. Everybody seems to be doing that blue dragon head design that Carolyn Mazzio was showing on her channel. And there's Stitch in Time, or whatever those ones are called. A lot of people are doing those. I haven't seen anybody do these, and I'm glad, because if I do see someone doing this, I'm probably not going to want to do it anymore. Is anybody else like that? You see something really cool you want to do, and then you find out somebody else is doing it, and then you just don't want to do it anymore. So I'm hoping that nobody posts anything on the Heaven and Earth Designs group on Facebook. of them doing this, because then I might not want to do this anymore. And it came so far. It's only 2 pages out of like 53, but I got some. You can see the dragon's wing coming in. This one's called Dragon Pieta. Who's the artist? I don't know. You can go search it. You'll know who it is. But yeah, this one took about 3 months to get to this point, with some starting and stopping in there. This is the only true rotated thing I have, because while I do the other shit, I also do this shit. Once I started working on Rose of Sharon, that was the first time I hadn't actually worked on this while also working on something else. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite things. And so far it's, well, other than that Lion King one, this is the only like full coverage thing I'm doing. But this is gonna wait for a while until I get done with Rose of Sharon, which I will show you. I know that you guys have already seen it, but I'll show you her now. Since last time, she's looking good. I just started working on her bush. Yeah, fuck it, we'll leave that one in. But yeah, to what I got, you know, before I started working on that stuff, somebody said that, wow, it only took you months to get to that point? You're really fast. No, I'm fucking slow at stitching. What people don't know is I come home from work and I don't do anything but this. I stitch anywhere from 3 to 7 hours on any given day because I have no life. I'm just, I'm just bored. So if you really think about how fast someone, what you would consider a fast stitcher, and then factor in how many hours I actually stitch, no, it's not fast. I just have no life. It is what it is. So yeah, that's all my whips. I thought I had more, and I probably do. I don't think so. I probably do. I probably don't. But I hope you enjoyed seeing that stuff. I don't know. I'm still kind of nervous. I'll make it interesting eventually. Trust me. I'll do it. Just trust me. That was my life motto. When somebody you could tell absolutely did not trust what I was saying, just trust me. We'll get there. Once again, I'm loving the support that I got on my first video. All of the feedback has been great. Nobody seems to mind that I say fuck a lot, which is awesome. But yeah, if you guys want to know anything about me personally within reason, just ask me a question, and maybe in the next video I'll answer some or something. I don't know. I'm still figuring shit out. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. This is, a team effort. I'm still trying to figure out an outro thing to say. It turns out the 2 things I said in my last video were already taken. But I think for this video, I think, someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Yeah, that one works. That one works. That hasn't been taken yet. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. This has been fun. I'll see you guys in the next video. Whatever that may be. Alright, take care.